Hello. I decided to create this video because, I'm a nurse, and a lot of people really don't know about home care. A lot of people think nurse, hospital, ICU, trauma, ER, OR, all of those things, which are cool and is great because we need great nurses in the hospital. I've worked in the hospital before. I've worked on a PCU. If you don't know what that is, it's a progressive care unit. And yeah, hats off to those who are still there because it's hard work, a lot of work, long 12-hour shifts. I worked overnight, and it's a lot. It's a lot. It's taxing on your body, physically, mentally, emotionally. It's a lot. So I just wanted to tell oops, sorry, something happened. I just wanted to tell my story and talk about why I got into home care. So my name is Ashley, by the way. I decided to be a home care nurse because I have experience in being a phlebotomist, going to people's homes, traveling phlebotomist. The same company I worked for when I was a phlebotomist, I currently work for as a nurse. It was just flexible. I kind of make my own schedule. I see a minimum of 6 patients a day. Usually don't go above that. Sometimes I do less depending on productivity, and sometimes I do more depending on if I want overtime. That's our overtime when we see extra patients. Working, one neighborhood is a large neighborhood, but one neighborhood in Philadelphia, South Philly, if you're familiar with Philadelphia. And I also do Center City, which is horrible because of the traffic and parking. But for the most part, no, I'm lying. It's horrible. I hate it. Working in Center City. I love what I do. I just hate working in the area that I work in. I have a 4-year-old, and to be honest, for me, home care was more convenient. It made the most sense. I start work approximately 8 a.m. and I'm done seeing patients around 2, sometimes 12. It just depends on my day, but I'm never working 8 long, a lot. I'm never working 12 long hours. People complain about the paperwork. They say it's a lot of paperwork. It is, but it's no different than in the hospital when you're working 12 hours and you're charting every hour on a patient. So to be honest, it's all the same. Honestly, you want your paperwork to be accurate. God forbid if someone try to sue you or something, you have all of your documentation to back up what you did. So you want it to be good. The purpose of me making this video was just to say that there's other styles of nursing. I feel like home care is one of the most important because primary prevention is education. It starts at home. To be honest, you'd be surprised how little these people know. Like they don't even know the simplest thing about their health. They don't know or they don't understand. I'll have a patient with diabetes and I'll say, how was your blood sugar? They'll be like, oh, it was okay. And I'm like, well, what's okay? And they'll be like, it was like 250, but that's good for me. That's good for me. And I'm like, what do you mean 250 is good for you? What did you eat last night? I didn't even eat a lot. I don't eat a lot. Okay, what are you eating? I had a slice of pizza and then I had a piece of peach cobbler. Seriously? Seriously. That's why your sugar is 250. And you just go along and start teaching them and let them know that, consistently high blood sugars start causing kidney damage. And you just start educating them. And it's just real important to me to start educating these people at home because they really don't know. They really don't know. And I feel like for me, working in home care versus a PCU was more rewarding because I see my patients turn over. So on a PCU, it's like you get there, you have a patient, you come back the next day, the patient's still there. Your next day, you don't have to work until 3 days later. By the time you get back there, they're gone. So then it's like you starting all over. With home care, you're seeing them until you feel like you're ready to discharge them, until you feel like they're safe and they can care for themselves at home. Now you have some people who don't get better. You have some people who die, who you'll get a call or an email saying that they went to the ER with shortness of breath, coded in the ER, and they didn't survive. And then you have some people who you'll go to their house and then they can tell you everything that you taught them, and it's rewarding. So yeah, this video is just to tell you guys that there's more to life than just hospital nursing. We need all different types of nurses. We need good nurses out in the homes too, because that's where healthcare begins. Teach them about their diet and about the stuff that they're eating. Like, I live in Philadelphia, and prime example, I'm going to flip my camera around because I'm using my phone, but there's a store right there on the corner. Every corner in Philadelphia has some type of store where you can go and buy cheesesteaks and french fries and well, not pizza, but fried foods and chicken fingers, and that's not healthy for people. And not to mention, you can use food stamps to get it. So these people living in these hoods, in this low income area, this high impoverished area, they don't have the access to good food. The markets are farther away. They can't walk to the supermarkets. There's about 2 supermarkets in each neighborhood in Philadelphia. So I'm saying all of that to say is education, education, education. Yeah, and I actually may make more videos and do like a day in the life sort of thing. But I don't know, it was just on my, God put that on my heart this morning to make a video and talk about home care and the stuff that we go through. The worst part is the weather. It snowed. See all the snow on the ground? It snowed, and driving out here sucks. I can definitely say that. But I'm not working 12 hours. I get to take my son to school and pick him up from school, and we get to go home and be warm and cuddle up, and he's not missing me. I'm not missing anything. So I wouldn't change nothing. Have a blessed day, y'all.